Tamil Nadu, anytime a Vijay movie is released, it is actually a festival. And this time it's a massive collection of stars. We can simply say like stars from the 90s, 2000. Everybody's come together, and there was only one person who was able to achieve this, bring them all together, a master storyteller and a person known for introducing new storylines into Tamil cinema. Venkat Prabhu, thank you so much, sir. Thank you for talking to us.
Thank you, sir.
And big fan actually, be it Chennai 28, be it Manadu or Mangata. So, how was your experience directing Goat?
It was an amazing experience, unforgettable one, and it was from the day it started. The how do I put it? The excitement, the tension, and everything is like it was always there. It was always there, and now it is at the peak, I guess, because of the release is coming in a couple of days' time. Um, uh, Basically, to direct a person like Talabadi Vijay, it's a first it started like a very scary thing. How do I go to say what I want to get from him, and how do I get it? And
Was he
stuff.
approachable?
It was so simple. He made it so easy for me. He's a wonderful person and a brilliant actor. So it was very easy for me to get what I want from him, and he was very very approachable. He made it so comfortable for everybody in the sets. So it was a fun 1 year, I should say. We traveled uh, across the globe. We started in LA and we went to Russia, we went to Thailand, we went to Tunisia and Africa.
Pan world movie.
Because it's a espionage spy thriller kind of a genre. So we had to travel to a lot of places. And in India, we went to Delhi, we went to Hyderabad, we went to Trivandrum, we were in Chennai, and we went to Sri Lanka. So it was a lot of travel, and had a lot of amazing moments with him as well, and very up close and personal. I could be able to be with him, and it was a fun ride, a very thrilling ride, and very exciting one as well at the same time.
How did you decide to cast a father and son? Is it a father and son or like three generations in the same movie?
It's a father and son film, and first when I started with the idea and stuff, I thought I never knew about this de-aging technology, and we could make this happen and stuff like that. So first I wrote it as a different father, a different actor for the father, different actor for the son, kind of a thing. That's how I started writing the script. And then my classmate Vikram, he's into animation and VFX. From my school days, so I'm in touch with him. He does for a lot of Hollywood animation movies and all. He used to work for that. Suddenly, we are in touch. We always talk about technology, and he always updates me about things and stuff. And suddenly, one time, he introduced me to this TED talk by Doug from Digital Domain. So it's about making a character however you want. So then I got this idea, why don't we do this? And at the same time, Gemini Man was released. So that was also done by Digital Domain. So I liked that technology. I thought, why don't we explore this kind of a thing, and why don't we make an actor to play the father and the son? Because in the previous generation, or even a lot of movies, even till Jawan, we've seen father and son played by the same actor. So how different can we project this is what we were like thinking. So then to use this technology, we need a big budget, and AGS was like so ready to do it with that. Then because I went and narrated the script long back to Vijay sir, saying that I have this idea, what do you think about it? And he was excited, but he was doing a film then, and it was already
Leo.
No, before that, Varis.
Varis, okay.
He was doing Varis at that time. So I went and narrated the idea to him, just the idea. I just said like, this is what it is and stuff. But he liked it. He said like, you write it now. Then I said, okay, fine, I'll finish, because I was doing a Telugu film that time. I said I'll finish that, and by simultaneously, whenever I had time, I had to develop here and there, and suddenly I never thought he's going to call me back, and but suddenly he called me back. He said like that was during Leo time. He said like, hey, you just tell me that script you told me the other time. And I was like, okay. And I developed here and there, and I just told him the line again. Because he had this thing in his mind. Because when I first met him, I told him about Gemini Man and stuff. So he assumed it was Gemini Man. So he said like, "Hey, I'm Gemini Man kara solla." And I was like, "No, no, Gemini Man. It's not the story from
Just
Gemini
the
Man.
technology.
It's the technology now." Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. I remember. I just vaguely remember. Just tell me the whole thing. Then I told him the whole thing, and with my here and there developments and stuff. And I said like, "Okay, like this, man. How long will it take for you to develop this?" I said, "See, I'm releasing this Telugu film which I was doing. So once I'm done with that, I'll just give me like 2 months. So I'll just get it ready." Okay. Okay, I'll let you know about the production house. I'll let you know. I'll let you know. And so then what happened? His manager Jagdish, he calls me. I came from Hyderabad to meet him only. So he calls me. He says like, uh, "Congratulations, sir. You're doing the film." I said, "No, what really?" I just told him a line and an idea. And, no, sir. That's what I don't even know. And he believes in the script and he believes in you. And I was flying. It was the trust he had in me was like amazing. So the responsibility even upped to a different level. So that's when I started working, and then we started to explore the VFX part. And then we have the supervisor called Harihara Sudan. So I told him, "See, this is what we need to do, and how are we going to do it? How are we going to achieve it? This is what is happening." So it's easy to do it on a phone. People are doing it like Face App and
Deep fake, kind of
deep fake, where we take a picture or a video and it becomes the older version of us or a younger version of us, a baby version of us. But it is only for the phone resolution. It is not for the big screen resolution. So to do it on a big screen and with proper and there is a younger one and an older one in the same frame, and they move along, they talk, they walk, and the camera has to move and stuff like that. So how do you do that? And so this technology, so we explored and we went and met Digital Domain in LA, and we saw their technology. Then we went to Lola VFX, and they had a different technology for this whole thing. So budget wise, I thought Lola worked out better for us, so we went with Lola, and that's how it just got. Then everything else is history, and the movie's done.
It is going to make history for sure. But
I'm sure,
another
fingers crossed.
another important aspect is that this is more like an Avengers kind of the team that you've brought together. The fans, Prabhudeva, Prashant. How were you able to bring them all together?
No, it's their first. It's their love towards Vijay sir, and second thing is like they love the script. They love their characters and stuff. Because I wanted to bring back the '90s
You
stars.
did. You did. It's amazing.
So even the heroines, even Sneha and Laila, they all paired with them in the '90s, and I wanted to bring them back. So because I wanted to give a very nostalgic feel to the audience, saying that okay, this is what. So it worked out so well. I mean, these guys play friends in the film, and it's a bunch of guys who's a elite group of or
Spies.
squad spies.
Okay.
And so they've been working as spies for ages, and they are like very good friends and stuff. So it looks like that, it feels like that. So when they talk, yeah, machan, noda, it's just like very very
The slang.
the way the body language between each of them, and the chemistry, it worked magic. So that was the idea. I wanted to bring the '90s like an Expendables kind of a feel, where they brought all the action heroes together in a film. I thought I should bring all the '90s kids emotions, the nostalgic stuff.
You did, because like Expendables, at least they're going to fight together, but these people danced. And that song Whistle
Oh
Code.
man, that was a mind-blowing.
I did speak to Prashant, and everybody was happy to see them, because Prabhudeva, Vijay, and Prashant were competing with each other.
Yes.
And all three are like amazing dancers.
True, very true.
Do we have like more sequences like that?
There's only one dance, and more it's more of drama between them is there, and action is there. It's more about their friendship in the film. It's about how do they deal with the situation among friends. This kind of a situation, when you put in, how do they deal with it?
The strain in their relationship.
And between friends, there's always fights and quarrels, and you only cry to our friend,
Yes.
than to your wife. You just cry to your
Shoulder.
the friend's shoulder is much more I don't know,
Comfortable.
comfortable, and it gives you more confidence. I don't know, but we all do that. That's a very a man's kind of a way of
Handling the thing.
yes, yes. So that worked very well in the
We've been
film.
there. We've been
Yeah,
there.
we've all been there, so we can relate to it as well. So that kind of situation happens in the film, and it's come out really good. So it's good to have, and it was so nice of them to agree because they're all heroes. They have their own brand, they have their own kind of films, and they do films regularly. And coming together for this kind of for greatest of all time was actually a big achievement for me, and I'm so happy and glad that they all.
Now we get the name get greatest of all time. You brought all the greatest of all time together. So, if I may, that the hidden secret about Venkat Prabhu is that, open secret is that like whichever movie he shoots or he directs, he's going to have his own gang in it, and that gang is an absolutely brilliant gang.
Otherwise, they won't let me sleep.
Are they here as well? Suddenly they'll pop out from some
Yeah,
scene.
yeah. My bunch of boys are there as well. They play different characters. They're not friends or anything. They all come in different parts of the film, and they help the film to go to the next sequence or situation and stuff like that. So I've used Vaibhav, I've used Premji, I've used Arvind Akash and Ajay Raj from Chennai 28 as well. I have Subbu Panju and Anjana, and so these are the people from my previous films, and they all play a very nice, small, decent role in the film.
I will ask about Premji later, but I want to know one thing. You gave a blockbuster for Ajith called as Mangata. So how was it different from the greatest of all times?
I really wish this is also a blockbuster. Like
It is a blockbuster. Trust me, it is a blockbuster.
no,
Definitely.
working with both of them, you mean? Or
Yes.
see, Ajit sir is more uh, chilled out, and he's like he talks a lot, and he expresses his thing. He actually talks a lot with everybody. He likes talking, and he likes to. Vijay sir is complete opposite. He doesn't talk. He's just very quiet. He's very
Introvert?
you could say that. But he's fun at times. At times, he's, you can probably see the bloopers in my film, and you'll know how fun he was in the sets and stuff. But yeah, he is. He's very, very. He's a very sharp guy. He notices everything. He watches everything, and he prepares very well for the scenes and stuff like that. So if I have to improvise on a scene, I have to give it very advanced to him. So he likes to prepare that scene. He practices a lot, and he does his homework. Ajit sir is total opposite. He's like on the set in the impromptu. If I do something, he will adjust, and he will do it then.
You had like bike sequences are all separately planned for him, right? I remember.
Yeah.
Mangata.
So, Mangata, see, I love bike chases. I love car chases. I grew up watching all those kind of action films and stuff, and I'm a big Die Hard fan. And,
Oh, yeah, okay.
so I like to do movies like that. Big action set pieces kind of a film. And when I get a big star, my favorite actors like Ajith and Vijay, working with them, I want to explore the whole thing. I want to give them super chases and action sequences where I want what I did in this film is like I tried to make the action sequences as real as possible as well. I didn't want to
CG.
I didn't want to make it a very cinematic kind of a what if this happened. So I'm thanks to my action director, Dilip. He understood what I wanted because all the actions will look real, all the chase, all the action will look very real. What if this could happen? We had a chase sequence shot in Thailand, a car chase. We had to block the whole road, and we had to create traffic, and we shot. It was so tough. It was very, very tough, and we shot a chase sequence there. We shot a chase sequence in Moscow, and this was a car chase. That was a bike chase.
Must be difficult with Putin and everything in Moscow, right?
No, that time it was very hard, but it was friendly. I mean, they're like very open to Indian films, and they all watch a lot of Indian films. They actually once long back they actually banned Hollywood films there. So instead of Hollywood films, they'll watch Bollywood films in Russia. So people with subtitles and some films in dubbed versions and stuff. And uh, they're big fans of
This was a bit during Ukraine-Russia war, right?
Yes,
Like, did you
yes,
face
yes,
any kind of
yes.
difficulties
No, no,
because of?
nothing was there. But before we went there, there was this mall accident. There was this opera hall where
Yes,
this
yes, yes.
gun
There was a
shoot.
gunshot. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, that happened. But they gave us super protection and stuff like that. It went very well.
I have to ask you this also because like Venkat Prabhu is known for his minute details, and one thing he did with what was that particular song Whistle Podu, the starting itself is party onna thodangatuma. Why did you decide to keep it there?
No, it's Venkat Prabhu's party, It's just like
Not
can
Vijay's
we-
TVK.
it's however you want to take it. If you want to take it as his party, then you see a different kind of a storyline to it.
He also said Kodi Venkatuma. So like Venkat Prabhu party has flags or what? No, he says like some Kodi or something in it.
Mike கையில்
Mike, exactly. Sorry.
Every party will sing Ilayaraja songs. We
Karaoke.
eat, karaoke. So it's like that. So it's if you want to take it as a Venkat Prabhu party, that song will sound like a Venkat Prabhu party. If you want to take it like a Talapati Vijay's party, then it will be like his party, VK party. So whichever you want.
We also saw your press meet where like really strong questions are put forward, and this is where I want to ask about Premji. He said he's going to be the MLA for TVK, right?
No, that was just a fun thing. That was a momentary,
Spokesperson at least for TVK from Premji.
I'm sure Vijay sir will never call
Take
us.
him into the party.
Yeah, take him especially. He doesn't even know the spelling of politics. So that was just for a fun thing. That was a stupid question. Suddenly somebody from your family who's going to go become an MLA in his party, and he laughed at it. And he's like, "You guys are like."
That was brilliant. Premji's response was really brilliant. Actually, I have to appreciate that.
Thank you.
And the thing is that coming to the emotional part, Vijay went to Vijayakanth's residence, and then we came to know that you have used CG in that as well, AI. So we also come to know that you have used AI for Dhoni and other appearances as well. There are a couple of appearances that is coming. Ajith Kumar, Dhoni, Rajinikanth, a lot.
You'll know it in 3 days' time about who else are coming in the film. And yes, openly we have announced that we have Vijayakanth sir in the film, and that was done by AI. And actually, this was planned long back. When we started the film, actually it was fine that time. So what we thought was like we'll shoot that and we'll get the final work done and then go show it to him and get his blessings and release. That was the idea for Vijay sir. I just told Vijay sir. He says yes, that's the best part. But before we could complete it, Vijayakanth sir, he passed away. So it was tough for us. Then what happened was we went and spoke to Premlata madam, Vijayakanth sir's wife. Thanks to Shanmugha Pandian, his son. He was the first guy I spoke to because before even starting the film, I told I have this idea, I'm going to use this and I'll finish that and I'll come and show it. He said like, okay, done, no problem. And unfortunately this happened. And now first we wanted to give a respect to him, but now it has become a tribute kind of a...
It is a brilliant tribute, actually.
Yeah, it is. It has come out very well, and it'll be a big theatre moment in the film.
Venkat Prabhu, I have to ask this one last question, if I may. Yes, we are celebrating greatest of all times, a lot of movies in Tamil cinema. But at the same time, there is an actual issue that is boiling in Kerala cinema. That is called Hema Committee report. What is your view on that?
It's a good thing. It's very, very nice for a person to come out and say this has been happened and this has been happening, and it's a great thing. I think just not cinema. I think every person who's going through this kind of experiences in any field, take even news channels, take IT companies, take any offices, in any field, I think everybody should come out and say, just not the cinema alone. Because just because it is happening in cinema, everybody are getting noticed. Other industries, it is not. Even if it is happening, people are not getting noticed because it is other industries. Only the glamour industry people are noticing. Even you are asking a question only for glamour industry. In your industry, a lot of things happen, and I have lots of friends who actually say, and I think all women who goes through this kind of experiences should voice out and report and make an awareness so our future generation is safer. That's why the HEMA committees happen for that. See, I have 2 daughters. I want a safer place for them to, live and survive. And I think this kind of things, people should come out and say to stop, and people should be scared. I should not do this. If I do this, I'm totally jacked. I'm sure, I don't know whether I should say this or not, but that's the thing.
They should fear.
I think not just cinema. I think from all walks of life, all industries, everything, people should come out and talk and make this place a better place for all our women.
Create a safe place for women to
All
work.
women, just not cinema. I'm talking about
Every other field
Every
together.
other field. I think cinema has put the pillar solely. I think all other industries should follow. That's what I think.
Venkat Prabhu, thank you so much for speaking to us. So, if you could see behind us, these are the greatest of all times. Not one, but so many. Starting with Vijay, Sneha, Prashant. Yes, Premji. That's the one. All right, remember that. So, the movie is already a blockbuster. Trust me. Daniel, Pramod Madhav for you today.